everyone, it's a nice sunny day just before Christmas up on my allotment. It certainly hasn't been an average year by any chalk of the imagination, but actually nothing changes up at the allotment, everything's the same no matter what. So just the top part of the allotment here, we've put some ground cover down because I'll be growing squashes on that next year. If we move down, we've got some leeks which are, I'm not going to be digging those yet, they're for early next year. I've got some beetroots and some spring onions, which I'm not going to dig any of those this year. But what I am going to take is I'm going to take some kale, because I'll be having some of that on Christmas Day. So basically you just take the leaves off from the bottom. It keeps growing. One of the most amazing things about kale is that it just keeps growing. So I've taken my gloves off because my gloves are a little bit muddy, so I don't want loads of mud raised on my kale. Really nutritious. Lots of vitamins, really good for the immune system, which is especially important at the moment. So I'll leave those there and collect those before I leave. So as we move down, I've got purple sprouting, which isn't sprouting yet, but that will be sprouting at the beginning of next year sometime. Difficult to tell, I just have to keep an eye on it. As we move swiftly down, I've got a really good selection of leeks. I'm going to be digging some leeks today. I definitely put some of those on Christmas Day. It's a really nice addition to our meal, and it's homemade. So it's really good to be out this time of day because this gives you some vitamin D, which is really good for you at the moment. So lots of lovely fresh air, a bit of exercise with a bit of digging as well, which is also good for us. I walk down here, even though I could drive, because again, a little bit more exercise, because at the moment, none of us are getting as much exercise as we have been getting. So I'm going to dig about half a dozen. What I do is I basically just dig the biggest ones. My leeks this year aren't the biggest leeks in the world, but I've got lots of them, so I'm just digging them a little bit smaller. If I wait for them all to get bigger, then it would be too late and they could start to bolt, and that wouldn't be any good because they wouldn't be good eating then. So I'm just picking up all the ones that are a bit bigger. So I think one more will be sufficient for me to take back. That will last me for the run up to Christmas and on Christmas Day. Because Christmas Day for us, where we are in Kent, we can't have anyone round. So it's just the three of us, which will still be really lovely, but it will just be us on our own. So as we move over, we've got garlic that I planted in October. That's coming along really well. And I've got some raw beans in here, which I've covered to protect them from the frost. So all this bit I've started to dig, and I will be covering that and doing a little bit more weeding in the next week or two. I'll have plenty of exercise over the Christmas period, I certainly won't be bored, and I'll be covering right up to the top. So let me just grab my fork because I'm going to get myself a few carrots. Haven't got many carrots left now, but I will be having a few for Christmas Day, which makes it even more special to be eating your own carrots on Christmas Day. So I've kind of been saving a few. I don't actually need a fork because the ground's so soft, so there we go. It's not massive, but they're my carrots, grown without any chemicals. So they're full of vitamins. So actually not too bad, to be fair, better than I thought they'd be, so that's an added bonus. My parsnips this year are quite pitiful, so I'll probably be relying on the supermarket or my local farm shop, or if I'm really lucky, I'm hoping that my father-in-law is going to share his parsnips with me, because he has an allotment, we're here too, and I've noticed that his are growing much better than mine. So with any luck, he'll take pity on me and share some of his parsnips with me. So that's it on the allotment just before Christmas. If you want any hints or tips, then follow my YouTube channel. And everyone, regardless of what happens and where you are in the country or the world, have a fantastic Christmas, and I wish you well for 2021.